Hello, and welcome to another daily dose of peace. My name is Willow, and I am your conduit. Thank you. Thank you to those of you that are here live, and thank you to those of you watching the replay. This is an invitation for you to hear my voice as just that, an invitation. And right now, my voice is inviting you to close your eyes and take this time for you. To slow down, bring all of your awareness, all of your attention inside, and to be here now. I invite you to just start noticing your breath, noticing where it's at in your body. Maybe noticing on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being I have no idea how I got out of bed this morning, 10 being I'm blissfully at peace. Just notice where you are. Notice the sensations in your body and just bring full awareness to where you are, what you're experiencing, where your mind's at right now. And if there is something on your mind, I invite you to put it on pause if you can. And give yourself permission to let it go for the next 15 or 20 minutes, knowing it will be there when you return. And give yourself permission to be here now. Maybe slowing down that breath now and really feeling it go as deep into your body as you can. As you inhale, imagining your pelvic floor expanding, your belly expanding, your ribs expanding, your chest rising. And as you pull that breath in, hold it at the top. Hold yourself full before you exhale. And then as you exhale, just release. Don't force the air out. Allow it to leave your body. Just relaxing your muscles, feeling the contraction, extending that exhale 2 to 3 times the length of the inhale. Really sinking into that rhythm with your breath and your body, allowing your breath to be your guide and create your rhythm for your body. The key is to bring the awareness all the way down to the pelvic floor and follow it up, even if you can't feel it, maybe imagine it. And then to extend that exhale 2 to 3 times, that inhale, really slowing yourself down, being really present in your body, giving yourself permission to feel everything that you feel. Recognizing that everything you feel is just feedback. It's your body sending you information. And the slower we become, the more useful the information as we are able to connect to it, absorb the wisdom, and release the sensation. Maybe as you continue to really focus on slowing down that breath and feeling what you feel, where can you soften a little bit more? Maybe in your hips as you feel the pressure points of where they're connected to whatever is supporting you right now, whether it be the couch, the earth, a chair. As you really feel that support, can you relax a little bit more, soften a little bit more, and sink in a little bit more? Feeling your shoulders drop. Feeling your jaw relax. And as your jaw relaxes, maybe you feel that in the back of your neck, and you feel your neck relax. And then maybe that actually causes your skull to relax a little bit, the muscles around your skull. And as your skull relaxes and softens, that just leads you to your forehead and your eyes, softening, relaxing that forehead, relaxing those eyes, letting them sink in just a little deeper. And then maybe even you feel your ears relax as that happens. And you just feel this wave of relaxation that starts at the top of your head and with your breath slowly just goes through your body, bringing your awareness to wherever else you can soften. Maybe it's your hands and you can let go of any gripping. Maybe it's your forearms. When your hands relax, you feel a deeper relaxation into your forearms and your biceps. And then maybe what happens if you go down and your thighs relax a little bit more. And you release your knees if they're holding on. And just notice the difference already in your body. Maybe even notice between your shoulder blades and your back body if you can soften there and drop a little bit more. Bringing all your awareness inside your body. And now just scan it. Is there anything else you can soften? Any sensation that your body is bringing your awareness to? Maybe notice if that awareness is wanting to become a story or wanting to express itself in a different way. And maybe if that does happen, just witness that story like a cloud. And allow that story to just move on. Breathe into it and blow away that cloud. Maybe even if you want to, giving yourself permission to audibly exhale, remembering that you're on mute and that it's your time and your space, and it's okay to just let it out and let it go. And now just really embracing the softness and the stillness of your body. Noticing how your breath has changed and how the stillness sinks in. What is your relationship with this stillness, the nothingness, this beautiful space of infinite possibility and nothingness? This space that when we first get introduced can sometimes be scary. When we're used to chaos or a lot of sensation and a lot of emotion, the peacefulness, the stillness sometimes can be scary. And then as we learn to embrace the silence and the stillness as the true gift that it is, that fear becomes this overwhelming comfort. The comfort of stillness as the nervous system naturally relaxes and lets go. As the natural release happens, sometimes that comes with emotion or a more intense sensation for about 90 seconds. And during that 90 seconds where there is a recalibration and a release, that is when this practice becomes our superpower. To witness the emotion, to allow it to move through us, to witness the stories and allow them to move through us and not react. Instead, understand, wow, this was trapped inside of me, and in order to release it, I must experience it. This is not something to fear. It is actually the body releasing at a cellular level in a space of safety. When our nervous system is calm and safe, our body naturally releases the stored or stuckness. And that sometimes can be painful and emotional depending on how long it's been stuck there. And so in these experiences, pain is actually a gift. It's bringing our awareness to a spot in our body that is healing. The emotion is actually our ability to process and heal. And when we're on the other side, there is this emptiness where that was. This eerie calm that when we first experience the calm and the silence can be overwhelming in a very good way. A peacefulness we once craved that we now get to embody and experience. A deep presence. An ability to be here now in a way that is new. The sensation is no longer blocking the ability to be fully present. Instead, we have this euphoric presence. And while it can be scary for the first time to learn how to just be rather than do, and be in that space that we seek, it's a lot. It's what many chase, and the whole point is to embrace that peace, return to it, and from there, choose. Yes, the sensations, the anxiety, the excitement, the fear, all of those will come back as we move through our day and have new experiences. And then we get to return to that calm again. It's about having this beautiful, harmonious journey where we elevate and then we return. We choose an experience and then we return to self. And if we can actually enjoy the experience from this place of calm, in clarity, then it doesn't take as much to return. If we elevate our emotion by choice because we want the experience, it's easier to return. If we get pulled out of this state by a reaction, it takes longer to return. When we're in reaction, we are not in control of us. Someone else is controlling us. That emotion is driving us. And when we're trapped in that emotion, that is when we need to remember the most how to return to breath, to return to presence, and return to self, restoring our ability to decide and choose who we are. Our breath is how we reclaim our power and restore our peace. And from that place of presence, peace, and power, we get to decide what we're willing to allow to pull us out of this peace. And when we decide and make a choice, it's easier to return. From this state of peace, presence, and power, I invite you to think through your day. What are your plans today? What are you responsible for? What have you committed to? And then what do you need to do? Or who do you need to be to move through those experiences with a state of peace and power and presence and maintain this? Visualize that. If there's experiences or encounters, picture those experiences, encounters with clarity, with joy, with peace. And if there's anything that disrupts your peace or catches you off guard, imagine yourself taking a deep breath and pausing. And maybe taking another deep breath, elongating that pause. And maybe taking as many breaths as you need to, elongating that pause as long as you need to return to you and respond from a place of clarity, presence, and power. Asking yourself, do I need to respond? Do I need to respond right now? Does this even have anything to do with me? What is my intention? And how would I like that to be received? And then what expression supports both my intention, my choice, and the desire for it to be received? And act accordingly or respond accordingly. And then see yourself blissful and happy on the other side, still in your state of peace. And it doesn't have to be an extreme blissful happy. Sometimes the state of peace is that blissful happy. That celebrating of self because you chose you and continue to support your own alignment and live within your own integrity. And knowing that you are in integrity with yourself allows you to be, to just be. Because you know who you are. You embody clarity. You embody confidence. And you embody peace. Because you chose to. and then you practiced it. That's something to celebrate. Celebrate it as you normalize this in your body, and celebrate yourself as you bring your awareness back forward, yet maintain this peace, this presence, and this calm to move through your day. Because peace is a practice until it becomes a power. A daily dose of peace. Stay.